colleague asked me how it feels to know that I literally wrote the book on virtue. I chuckled and said, no, this is about the science of virtue. This is a book about positive psychology and why it matters to the church. About 20 years ago, we began to see a shift in psychology. For a long time, we had studied what goes wrong with people. But psychologists started asking what goes right with people. How do all of us, how do we thrive? How do we flourish? One of the chapters in the book, for example, is on humility. So I wrote a little article for Christianity Today, and the editors cleverly titled it, "What Brilliant Psychologists Like Me Are Learning About Humility." And I'm just hoping that the sarcasm there is obvious. We can go about claiming ourselves to be virtuous in this way or that, but at the end of the day, positive psychology needs the church to remind us what virtue looks like. It's true enough that virtue is good for us. Forgiveness, for example, promotes better blood pressure and cholesterol, improves sleep and immune system, enhanced relationships, even a more positive outlook on life. There was a study recently that even showed that you can jump a little bit higher after forgiving another person. And I could go through a similar list of benefits for gratitude and for humility. Virtues are indeed good for our health. But think about what I just said. Virtue is good for you. That's never been the point of virtue. Rightly conceived, virtue is about the other. We need the voice of the church to remind us that virtue isn't about health benefits and living longer. It's about loving God and loving neighbor. Positive psychology helps the church by fostering rich dialogue between science and faith. And the church helps positive psychology by reminding us that virtue points us beyond our own self-interest. Virtue points us to Jesus.